previously in the last episode of Denea. So, are you trying to blackmail me? Yes, I am. Yeah. So, you're blackmailing me, eh? Well, you know those friends of yours? You know those friends? I think maybe they might want to hear a little bit about you. What do you mean? You know, I was a mate of his. You know, I wasn't second in command, I wasn't anything like that, but I was a mate of his in a way. So when he needed that protection, who do you think was the one who did a couple of the arrangements? I did. Now, I didn't know them especially, but I did have a little number that I could use, just in case, you know, I had a bit of corruption I saw or something like that. And I think that, well, let's give him a call, eh? Hello? Yeah, I know. Hello, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm speaking to the reporting department. Okay, yeah. No, I'd like to report a blackmailer. Yeah, no, it's been a little colleague of mine. Yeah, I know, right? Actually, he's probably on your list. You what? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know, he's a colleague of mine. He's the one that arranged all those things for you, you know. Yeah. You have you? Okay. Yeah, well, by then. Turns out they've been monitoring everything through the microphones on both our phones. So they want to just get it confirmed just in case it was being faked. And after they have, well, you know that little surgery you undertook? Apparently they were involved, and they placed a little something in your brain. Apparently it expands the fluid, and it kills you. What? I'm afraid I couldn't stop them. Yeah. They're gonna kill you. Now, I must go. What? Apparently, you can't speak. See you later. Or rather not. Okay, now. It's fine. It's just, there you are. Hello? Yeah, I'd like to ask you for something. Yeah, it's just one of my colleagues, well actually a few of my colleagues, I just wanted you to give them a run over. Yeah, no, I'm in Denea. Yeah, a politician. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You've done a few of them. Yeah, my colleague's just been removed, yeah. It's just, well, turns out, well, you know, we do have an issue, which is that we didn't get the majority, so we just want to make sure that there's no corruption there. Yeah, anything like that. Yeah, well, so yeah. So, let's await results. So, yeah, so basically, here we have ourselves, Harry was involved in a drugs thing. He was well, how do I put this? Letting drug dealers go. He was a prison person. He'd arranged to have them removed from the prison. You know, if they'd escape, and he'd arranged to make sure that they had everything they needed. So Harry's, you know, we can actually deal with Harry. He'd be added to our list now. William is William's actually one of your colleagues. What? Yeah. You see, we don't like to do that, where you just tell us where we search. research a little bit farther than you might want us to. So William apparently has committed fraud. Yeah, he'll be gone too. Don't worry though, he'll just be, taken prisoner. Anything where there's like an actual crime, they're not removed from any prison. We just take them. So he'll be also the police will be in contact with your police force, and we'll be saying to them, that they can replicate anything like that. There's a few others. I wouldn't list them all out. You got one fella. He committed a atrocious act. Actually, your party, the party leader, he's been taking kickbacks for multiple projects. In 2005, he was Minister for Energy, and he took kickbacks from companies such as Fossil, which, I guess maybe they're having a laugh because, fossil fuels, they produce coal and the like, and he was one of those politicians who came up with a report that, at the time, it was expected that they might even overtake the world stage when it came to green energy, but they didn't, thanks to him. He then moved to justice, and he removed sentences. He reduced sentences for serious crimes and increased them for small-time drug possession. Has given multiple industries away. There's all this big long list here. Basically, in total, we've got about 20 of your political candidates who we've so far. I have to say, they're relatively clean for political candidates. Generally, political candidates can be a little bit dodgy. But besides the more conflict of interest sort of area, none of them have committed anything that's too morally wrong. There is obviously, it's just there. There's multiple issues of conflict of interest. There's a man who has been put in charge of taxing businesses, and he's a business owner himself. He owns $3 million worth of businesses, and there's all sorts of things. But we'll remove those 20, or however you want to do it. There's 10 more that have, I'd say, enough politically damaging areas that might be of interest to you. But well, I'd say this, why not just get rid of them all? Yeah, sure. No. By the way, we will of course be conducting an interview into you. What? Well, we can't just take orders, That'd be blind faith in you, be a person we can trust. The thing is, we work off this. If someone is guilty, they should be gone anyway. But we try not to make it so that, the person who's telling us they're guilty benefits from them. So I'm sure, your party will probably gain a few extra seats if you have the right campaign. But, I see you've put in a couple of brand new policies put forward, and you're intelligent enough to make sure they're all broadcast to the nation. Well, I'm sure that you'll be able to arrange something for that. Anyway, so by then, sure, just gonna leave. Yeah, I am now, and I just give you a piece of advice here, okay? Your political candidates, they're clean enough. But here's the thing, you draw our attention to this area, and we don't especially like it when people draw our attention to an area and they expect us to just sort of leave. So I'd be aware that, we are now going to be looking at you, at your party, at this country when it comes to politics, far greater detail than we would have originally. Just saying. Anyway, moving forward, I have to go, and I'm sure you will have things to do. Yeah, I know. So, candidates. I'll just have the interview with a newspaper, and there we are. So, put that in the diary. Next time, let's become more representational.